Hey, a screwdriver walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, we've got a drink named after you." The screwdriver says, "You have a drink named Murray?" NYDiesels.com. John the Diesel Man, oh yeah. And then E Flat walked into the bar and the bartender said, "Hey, we don't serve minors. But I'll tell you what, we do serve Cummins diesel trucks right here at www.usedcumminstrucks.com. The #1 Cummins diesel truck dealer since 1998. Oh yeah, talk to me one time. And if you're looking for a truck, the finest, the best, let me just put an S on my chest and tell you that John the Diesel Man has brought you Aggie, a beautiful, beautiful truck from Idaho. This is a very special truck. It's a one owner and you don't find them any nicer. This dame's got class. She's got the right color. And I'll tell you what, it's a one owner truck and you do not want to miss this one. Whoever gets this truck has a very proud truck and you will cherish this truck and have it for a long time. So don't miss it. These trucks do not exist like this anymore. This truck is a dime. It's a dime all the way around. It's got 4 brand new Mastercraft Cursor CT tires on it. The paint is pretty much flawless all the way around. 100% rust-free, one owner Idaho truck. Okay, AC is ice cold. Cummins 24 valve high output turbo diesel engine backed by a 6-speed manual transmission. 16-inch alloy wheels. Heated power mirrors. Everything is good. Everything is great. This is a very rare piece. I'm so proud to have this truck. So glad I could bring it to you. Don't miss Aggie and use CumminsTrucks.com. John the Diesel Man is a #1 Cummins diesel truck dealer since 1998. You know that. We stock every part on the shelf. We go through every truck with a fine-tooth comb. Well, what does that mean? Well, let me tell you something. We prep all of our trucks as if they are a brand new truck. However, they are used trucks, but we want you to know that we prep them just like a new truck. We change every part that needs to be changed. We do not just change parts to meet New York State inspection. After we go through our trucks, we send our trucks to the Cortland Chrysler dealer, and they check over all of our work to make sure everything is good because they know how nice we want our trucks to be. And at UseCumminsTrucks.com and John the Diesel Man, you know that you're going to get the best. We can't speak for what anybody else sells, but we can tell you there's nobody that does what we do. While other dealers are out there shining the tires and changing the engine oil and telling you, "Hey, Bernie, take it out for the weekend and have a great time." And then Bernie comes back and says, "Hey, this is broke, 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 and this is broke." And I got a list of 15 other things. Well, that doesn't happen with John the Diesel Man's trucks. We start with compression test. Is the engine good? Does this truck need a heart transplant? Okay, if it has low compression, we change the engine. We don't mess around, we don't waste any time. Make sure it's got a good engine, whether it's got 10 miles on it or 1,000,000 miles on it. My truck's got 1,700,000 miles on it and has the original engine in it. Some trucks have 100,000 miles and have a bad engine, bad piston, something inside the engine. The crank went bad, who knows? But we do compression test first. Then we do fuel injection pump test. We rotate the injection pump off every single truck and we send them out, and we always have one on the shelf going back in to make sure that it's good. We test the fuel pump, lift pump pressure, or a fast fuel system or air dog, whatever type of system it has for fuel. We test that to make sure it's 100%. Okay, we test the batteries, check the terminals. We do test all the injectors, the PCM, the ECM, the throttle position sensor. We change the front end parts in almost every single truck. We use OEM spec stuff, and we make sure every truck is 100% legit and ready to go. That's what we do. We will soon be putting a list on our website to show you everything that we check, just so you can see the difference with what we do and what the next guy doesn't do. There's only one John the Diesel Man. We know the best. I'm a specialist since 1998. You don't get any better. You don't get any better than that. NYDiesels.com, the only name in the game for legit Cummins diesel trucks. We hate seeing these trucks ripped apart, torn apart, abused. Guys trying to take automatics and shoving 5 and 6 speeds in them to convert them. Let me tell you something. Don't ruin the trucks, because no matter what, when you run that VIN number, it'll always come back as an automatic if it was an automatic originally. Don't cut these trucks up, guys. These are a piece of history. Leave these trucks alone. If you want a stick, buy a stick. But don't go out there and start chopping these things up. Really. Because you're not going to own that truck forever. If you're going to own it forever, that's fine. But if you ever want to sell it someday, these trucks are a piece of history. Let's preserve them. Just like Brockway trucks. They're not around anymore. Can you imagine if guys were hacking up those trucks like crazy back in the day? Man, we wouldn't have the history that we have today. You know? I love these trucks. They're a big part of me. And I look for the beauties, the cherry ones out there like Aggie right here. She's a sweetheart. And I'll tell you, she's a beautiful truck. All stock, all original, all factory exhaust system. It's never been chipped. This is the way the truck should look. Now everybody knows these trucks can make a lot of power. But why do that to the truck if you don't need to? Why start cutting holes in the floors and doing things? Listen, unless you're a professional, you probably shouldn't be working on these things. And the reason I say that is not to slam anybody, but the thing is, I never would want to do that. But you should see the trucks that we get in. Really. We have to redo a lot of people's stuff that they really don't know how to do. You know, my guys are the best technicians out there, and that's something else that you could get from somebody else's mess. And box of bolts that never put the bolts back in the right spot. You know, when you buy a truck from us, you know that you got the best. My guys are the best. They grease everything, every fitting, every bolt goes back where it belongs. We stock every part on the shelf. We know what these trucks are supposed to be, and that's what we do, and that's why we take pride in what we do. And that's why any truck that you buy from us is going to be right. Now, we refurbish these trucks just to make them like they're new again. They are used trucks. This truck is a one-owner truck. It's a Dame. But, you know, anything these trucks need inside out, we do it, you know. If it's missing any interior pieces or anything like that, it gets replaced. Anything broken, it gets replaced. We make sure that we go the full 9 on these trucks, the full mile. We're not here to take shortcuts. We are not a shortcut type dealer. If you're looking for a shortcut type dealer, it's not me. I like to do things the right way. We don't skimp on stuff. We change all the fluids in every truck, and we do everything right. I sell rust-free trucks. I've been doing it the longest. See, even this little hinge like that, it's greased up. That's the way it should be. You know, we take pride in what we do. And let me tell you something. Pride is the word of the day. Every day we have a different word of the day. There's your jack and your tools there to change your tire if you get a flat. You know, and the thing is, the word of the day is pride. Don't take something apart and not put it back together the right way. Do everything textbook. You know, we do everything textbook. That's the other word of the day. Pride and textbook. That's the way we do things here at Fast Lane Diesel. My guys are the best. I'm hard on them. You know, I've had to fire a lot of guys on the spot because they don't do something right. You know what? It is what it is. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going to have my customers not happy with my product. You know, now I'm not selling you a new truck, but I'm selling you the best used truck you can get. So please understand that. There's a little bit of wear right here. There's a little bit of this and there's a little bit of that, you know. But overall, for a 12-year-old truck, it's a dime. You know it is. John the Diesel Man, not going to let you down. 6-speed NV 5600 manual transmission. Yeah. 4-wheel drive. Yeah. Power outlet right there. This has got an aftermarket Sony CD player. 161K on the clock, which is right. You don't want low miles on these trucks unless you want to start changing every seal and little part in the engine. No use is worse than overuse. The best trucks are the trucks that run every day. Remember that. They run every day. Now let's take you underneath this truck and show you. Brand new Cursor Mastercraft tires on it right there. Everything is good to go. Front end parts have been changed. Stabilizer links, all that. Control arm bushings are all good. Brake lines, all original on this truck because that's how you have it. That's how you want it. We don't sell anything rusty. It is nydiesels.com, but don't get that confused. We do not sell New York trucks. We do not sell New York trucks. And this truck, a nice straight truck. Look at this thing. Bam! Cut. Cutting edge tight right there. Third brake light, rugged bed liner. John the Diesel Man insignia. John the Diesel Man, 607-423-7729. nydiesels.com, the Trump of diesel trucks. John the Diesel Man. Often replicated, never can duplicate me, though. I'll tell you that. I take a lot of pride in what I do. And let me tell you, I've been doing this a long time. I know what my customers want. I know what I want. And that's the way we do things. So, that's why we're number one. We are number one in this business. What a beautiful truck, really. I mean, seriously. Aggie, will you go on a date with me? Really? You know, I keep asking her out, guys, and she keeps telling me no. She says she's too nice for me. Yeah, maybe she is. What are you going to do, you know? It's a beautiful truck. She's a beautiful girl. You know what? I mean, look at the paint on this thing. Hey, how you doing? Hey. I'm telling you, it's a nice truck. It's all there. Now, you're not here looking at this truck right now. So we're using this camera, this magical camera, to take a look inside things so you can see. Let the camera be your eyes and follow me with your eyes. Everything's all greased up and beautiful, okay? Everything. We shoot these videos for two reasons. A, to inform you. I want you to feel like you're right here with me, checking this truck out. Realistically, you are here with me. You're watching this video, and you can see everything that I see, and there's no hidden tricks. And even if you came and looked at this truck in real life, you can't click rewind in your brain. But what you can do is you can rewind the video. And that's the key right there. Look at the seats. Everything is so nice. Whoa, how, it's magic, you know. Okay, you're going to get excellent fuel mileage with this truck. There's the owner's manual. Bam. 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 Yeah, we're going to give you the best truck we can give you from nydiesels.com. And we got a lot more to talk about, you know. John the Diesel Man, much more than diesel trucks. Oh, yeah. We got the Diesel Rock album we're working on in the studio right now, so look forward to that. Lots of great stuff rocking and rolling, man. This is what we do. This is what we do. Check out the almighty Shmulik Abigail. Check out the band Stained. Check out Ronnie Dio, all good buddies of mine. We're all working together on lots of great stuff. And that's what you got. We're bringing it to you live. John the Diesel Man. And I want to give a shout